and I will follow along on Insta. Oh, lawsy, lawsy, laws.
Yeah. All right, we are live. Welcome everybody to Sacred Sundays with Energy Healing with Steve and Well Earth Holistics. And that is Kat.
That is me.
Whew, what a weekend!
Very crazy weekend. Good one.
Um,
Good crazy.
yeah, I mean, I had 3 events I attended yesterday. Hello, Lighthouse. Thank you for coming back. We're just going to wait a few minutes for people to join so you can enjoy our chat with us. And how are you doing? And so I was just telling Kat how I had 3 events yesterday. Hello, lady. Thanks for joining. The first event was breathwork ceremony, so I was a participant. Fantastic. Then I had, I guess, a Toronto Life party. Hello, Ahmed. And Crystal Vane. That is, oh my God. You can tell how tired I am. She's the fellow medium. Oh my God. And I can see her face and I can't think of her name. Don't tell me, don't say it, Crystal Vane. It's going to come to me. She's my Wonder Woman. She looks like Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember. She's not. I don't think I've read for her before.
Heather. Oh my God, Heather. Okay. Hello, Candy Bites. Thanks for joining. So yeah, 3 events yesterday and 1 today. So I'm tired. And Kat, you were with me today.
Yes, I was.
And it was great. It was fun, a lot of fun. Doing readings for people, and Kat was there selling her homemade artisan products. Which, guys, if you're ever in the Toronto area, please check her out, or even online. You're online as well, too, right?
I'm
Kat?
online. No, it doesn't have any. I will do shipping, but I have to set it up online so people can. I have to.
Yeah.
But reach out to me if you have questions about my stuff. wellearthholistic.com/apothecary. And yeah, I make these candles for your chakra meditations and protecting your energy. And we actually sold all out of my protection ones at the show today. I've got a couple of other boundary candles left and a few chakra ones left. But yeah, they do really well at the shows a lot of the time. So.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to say our disclaimer while we wait another minute. So obviously, Kat and I read tarot, and the disclaimer is going to be we don't answer questions regarding health, financial, and legal issues, and that is because there are experts in that field, and if we do, we can get in trouble, and we leave it up to them because we are for arts and entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, for example, today I did have somebody at the show that asked a health-related question, and I had to basically decline.
Yeah.
And ask the person if they had another question, and they did, fortunately. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, what do we got going on? It is 9:05. I think maybe we should start with the weekly summary.
Yeah.
Hello, Lily. Thanks for joining. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Okay, so this week, what we've got going on, my first card is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It really talks about financial themes, so work, career, finances, money, making money. The knight is on a mission to make money. Okay, and they're doing it in a very slow pace. Okay. Now, the next card that I pulled is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, really, it's a leader. You're at the top level, you're a leader, you're a master in projects, you know how to delegate, and your projects are led with passion, with fire and creativity. And the next one I've got is the 10 of Wands. So 2 wands in this week's reading, okay? The 10, however, is a little different. This is about, being overburdened with projects, with work, and so on. So you can see the fire around the person and the person being tied to the wands. They feel trapped. So this is like, you know what? The workload is really on your shoulders and you're taking a huge weight. Okay, so if I put all three together, what I'm getting this week, again, general collective message. So some of this may apply to you and some of it may not. So if you're out there looking to make money, prosperity, investments, things like that, it's not necessarily a bad idea from the reading. It could be a good idea, but know that you need to take charge in the projects. You need to lead them and you need to direct people on where you want the investments, how you want the projects run, and who you want the clients to be. Okay. But just remember, by doing that, okay, you're taking on a huge workload, and this workload can cause you to burn out. So be really, really careful, is what I'm saying. The investment part is not a bad idea. It looks like it's a good idea. Just be careful on taking a certain amount of projects and not overwhelming yourself. What do you think, Kat?
Yeah, the story it tells me is, yeah, this basically what you said. The king is the master of the work he does, creative projects, highly creative guy, and highly accomplished with his work. And there's obviously opportunity to make money there, but yeah, I find it makes a lot of sense to see the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands together in a spread,
Yeah.
right? Because he is a master of his projects, and usually he doesn't get overburdened because he's a master. He knows how to manage his work. He knows how to delegate. He knows how to pull in resources that he needs when he needs them. But it looks as though there's sometimes, I guess, even the king can get his guard down and bite off a little more than he can chew. So, yeah, it's a warning against that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So both Kat and I are parched because, like I said, we were at a show today and we did a lot of talking, and I can feel it in my throat chakra, in the throat area.
Yeah.
All right, Kat,
Yeah.
back to you.
I had a much different reading. The cards said something much different to me when I asked them to speak about the upcoming week for the collective. So the cards that I pulled show heartbreak and strife. Sometimes this card can also represent the Three of Swords. Sometimes this card can also represent sadness disguised as anger, right? Like just deep, deep sadness, but you're lashing out. You're just angry about it. And I'm also seeing some discord, some family discord, falling out with family on the domestic, falling out with people in the domestic sphere. This is clearly the reason for the heartbreak. Could be something self-imposed. Maybe you're struggling with your family right now. Maybe you've got ideological differences with your family and you're not seeing eye to eye with them. God knows there's enough happening in the world right now to divide us.
Yeah.
So could very well be that something dividing, and there may be a karmic lesson in here. This is the devil. So that was the 10 of cups. Whoops. That was the 10 of cups in reverse. Okay. Upright. This is a beautiful card. It's a wonderful card. It means happiness, happily ever after, everything right in the world. And then the opposite, it's not. And then the devil speaks to deep pessimism, being tied down. I actually made a note. I wanted to mention. I want to forget to mention because what came to me when I pulled this is, So whatever it is that you've got happening in the family domestic sphere, it's going to interrupt your ascension. It's going to interrupt your progression. You're on the path of awakening, like a lot of us are, but then because this is a major arcana, it's something it's a hurdle you've got to get clear and get over, and try to get back on track. But there's something is happening this week that's going to derail that. What are your thoughts, Steve?
Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of comments. So yeah, Crystal Lighthouse, we will get to you. We're going to do audience readings in a minute.
Yeah.
And Heather was talking about she's got so many projects on the go and passion projects, but super busy. Mm-hmm. Same here, Heather. We got to make sure, because I'm starting to feel the pressure of all of this happening, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So back to you, Kat.
Mhm.
I really feel like this week your central focus card, the 10 of Cups in reverse, is what's leading the charge here. And that to me, that's your ultimate family card. That's that white picket fence, the happiness going on. And
Yeah.
in the reverse, it is kind of the opposite. There's some turmoil going on. And if I look to the left of that card, I see the 3 of Swords. So there's almost like there's been some pain or some backstabbing that has happened,
Mhm.
that has hurt people.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have the devil. You have the devil is it's almost like a puppet master manipulator. So maybe there's someone in the family or friend or someone that's very close that manipulated a situation to cause this pain, to cause the family turmoil, that 10 of Cups upside
Mhm.
down.
Mhm.
So, be on the lookout for that. If there is someone in your vicinity that is the personality of the devil, and the devil is about a couple of things. Addictions is one.
Mhm.
So it could be addictions to sex, drugs, alcohol type thing. Or
Gambling.
it could be also you're chained to some kind of a relationship that you can't break away from, or chained to a situation that you can't break away from. So keep an eye on that this week and see what happens.
And it's
Okay.
it is a karmic lesson because it's a major arcana card. So there
Yeah.
is something about what's going to happen this week that's going to result in that significant obstacle. It could be any one of the things that we've
Yeah.
discussed. And your job is to push through it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting Lighthouse is saying no sound. Can you guys hear us? Is it okay? Can you hear us?
Is
Let
anyone
us know.
else struggling to hear us?
Let me just, you know what? Let me
I can hear you, Steve.
I
Hopefully you
just want
can
to join.
hear us.
Yeah, see, I can hear. Okay. So Heather's saying yes. Lily's saying yes. Okay, so Lighthouse, that could be your end where you
Mhm.
can't hear us. Yeah, I just turned on my cell phone and I can hear as well.
Sometimes if you back out and rejoin, that will solve the problem. So you could
Yeah.
try that.
Thank you, Candy Bites, Heather, Lily. Okay.
If she
So
can
let's
even hear what we're saying, that is.
yeah, all right. So yeah, keep that in mind, everybody. We both Kat and I have 2 completely different readings this week.
Yep.
So whatever one you resonate with, and there could be bits and pieces that intertwine between our readings. So
That's
keep
true.
keep an eye on that. Now we will move on to the individual readings. So there's a couple on YouTube that have asked for readings. The first one is Lighthouse. So I
So
think you
I
have
have Lighthouse on my list.
Yes, I believe you do.
Do I?
Do you,
Lighthouse.
do you Lighthouse Dreamer? I know we read for this person before.
Yeah, but I don't think I was taking names when we did Lighthouse Dreamer.
Yeah, and Crystal Pickett.
Don't have Crystal Pickett either.
Okay. So Crystal and Lighthouse, and the way Kat pulls her cards is she's looking for a signifier card. And what that means is she's looking to see if you're under or over 30, if you're male and female, and your astrological sign. Don't put your birthday on the screen. Just let us know if you're under or over 30, okay? While you guys do that, I will go on the YouTube and the Instagram channel and see if there's any questions on there. Okay, any questions here or anybody want a reading on the YouTube, Instagram? Sorry. Heather, Lily, let us know if you're, and Lady, I know you're on as well. Let us know if you're looking for a reading.
So you said Crystal Pickett, but earlier you said Crystal Vane. Is it 2 different crystals?
No, there's also Candy Bite.
I've got Candy Bite.
Oh, yes, Crystal Vein is Heather.
Crystal Vane, and then there's Crystal Pickett. There's 2 crystals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Lily's asking, okay, Lighthouse, I see you're entering as well, and same with Heather. Okay, so we'll start with Lily. Lily, Lily Scar. I think you have her on.
Lily or Lily B? Is it just regular Lily
No,
or Lily
it's
B?
regular Lily.
Okay, that's my Queen of Swords. So is it a general read for Lily?
She's looking for advice for the week. Yes, and she's saying no more swords. Oh, I would just die if I pulled a sword for you right now, Lily.
Well, if you pull a Queen of Swords, that'll be her, probably.
All right, let's see what we got. So you can, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see that I'm shuffling, okay? All right. So I'm just gonna put the cards down, close my eyes. And we've got no sword this week.
Woohoo!
Not for me anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and not for me either.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So, Lily, what I've got for you is the Queen of Wands this week. So the Queen of Wands, again, a very feminine energy. She's divine. She's sitting on her throne. You know, you can see the little third eye right on the top of her crown. Okay. So again, you know, intuitive, but one specifically, you're looking at projects. You're looking at creativity. So if this week you're looking at things at work or some side projects that you want to, you know, some side hustles that you want to get done, it seems to be the week this week from the Queen of Wands. But let's see what Cat pulls, and then that might alter the change.
So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's a risk this week of your goals not meeting the mark. You're either acting hastily without planning, or you're procrastinating, one or the other. So so this is something to watch out for. I take it whenever I see a card in reverse, that's your goal is to write it. So things actually go the direction you want them to go. So yeah, just watch out for procrastination, watch out for missed opportunities, missed targets. And
the other thing with the Eight of Wands in reverse, what it also tells me is typically in the upright position, it's speed, it's fast. So if you're looking at getting these projects done, Lilise, you know, really fast, it's not going to happen. They're going to take time, right? So, but you can still be the leader in that. Just don't expect quick results. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you're working on something. Okay, over to the YouTube channel. I know, Crystal, you were the first one to respond with your stats here. So over 30, Libra, and female.
Queen of Swords. Perfect. All right.
So I put her question on the screen. I hope that's okay, Crystal. If not, you can scream at me right now, and I'll take the question off. Okay, so the question is, I feel like Jay wants to communicate and reconnect with me this year. Will he try to? So this is going to be a yes and no answer. So, and that's sometimes a little difficult with tarot, because tarot will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So let's just see what pops up.
But we are pulling a single card, and sometimes, depending on what we pull, it can be a yes or no indicator. We'll see what we get.
All right, this one actually just popped out. So now, just to let everyone know, tarot cards have a yes and no and maybe element in them. So depending on what the card is, then that's what we'll go with. Did you find yours, Kat?
Wow.
I saw your eyes pop open there.
This again, but not in reverse this time.
Oh, interesting.
Upright.
So that to me is a yes card.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, and quick. Yes, and
it's
quick.
Interesting. Yeah. I've also got Wands, and I've got the Four of Wands, and that is a yes card. That is a victory card. That's success.
It is.
So again, Crystal Pickett, if we're going to say, if we're going to give you an answer, the answer is going to be yes.
Whether or not you want Jay to communicate, I don't know if that's what you want or not. But it looks like it's going to happen. So at least he's going to try to. Whether or not he's successful, that's another thing. He wants to, and he's going to try to.
Okay. So then we're going to go back to the Instagram, and Heather is next. Heather. So this is Crystal Vane.
Okay.
And she is over 30 and Capricorn.
Queen of Pentacles. Awesome. And is it a general question?
Heather, is your question just general reading, or do you have something specific? Lily, you're welcome. Crystal, you're welcome. Career focused. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yep.
Okay. So Heather, the card that you've got is the Four of Pentacles. So you know, with the Four of Pentacles, it's about restraining your, I want to say, your three-dimensional things. Okay. So your earth plane things. So things like your money, your resources. So what that's telling me is if you're spending a lot of money investing in this career or new project of yours, maybe hold on, and let's wait and see. And Cat, let's see what Cat pulls.
So I've got the Six of Pentacles. Money is definitely the theme here. So what did you get? The Four?
Four.
So kind of opposite.
They're almost opposite. They're really opposite, which is so strange. Mine is about withholding your resources, and Cat has got one. Well, it is about kind of giving back. Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be in a different way. It's so weird. That's total polar opposite.
But giving back strategically, right? So watch your pennies in places you would normally maybe splurge a little bit, but still be generous with your fellow man. Like if somebody's in need in your family or in your community and you're feeling called to give to them, that's when you can open the purse strings. That's how I would interpret that. Now we're talking career. So and
she's saying it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Kat.
Yeah. So with Pentacles, it can speak to career, finances, property, resources, right? So yeah, it could speak to your career if you work in a not-for-profit, or if you work in an environment, maybe you're a lender, or maybe you just have time and resources at work to give to other people. But I'm glad it's resonating, because yeah, it is kind of interesting.
Yeah, like to me, it's kind of like you're starting off with this. You're starting off keeping things close, but then you're transitioning into the Six of Pentacles, indicating, you know what? Okay, maybe from what you're doing, things are coming in, they're rolling in, and now it's time to give back to either the community or whatever energy you received, you're giving back.
Yeah.
But you know, I would say in the near vicinity, stick with the Four, hold on to what you've got until you know that you can give back.
Yes.
All right. So let's go. I believe Lighthouse, you're next. Lighthouse is over 30, Sagittarius, and I'm going to say female.
So that's Queen of Wands.
You're welcome, Heather. Andy, thanks for joining.
Okay, and Lighthouse has a question, or is it just general?
Oh, hang on, I'm just scrolling here. Here we go. I'm going to pop it on the screen. Okay, so there's the question. So do you see possible communication from the person on my mind anytime soon? Thank you. Okay. Lighthouse, who's on your mind? Is it someone famous? Is it like a George Clooney? What's going on? All right. Ooh, this just came popping out.
Oh, mine too. Oh, interesting. So this is a yes or no. What did you get?
Oh, she's saying Lighthouse is saying Aries. Okay, Lighthouse, I need you to clarify. Are you Sag and the person you're thinking is Aries? Can you let me know if that's what you're.
They're both fire signs, so it doesn't affect my signifier.
Oh, okay, so then
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I've got is the Knight of Swords. So this to me is a yes, okay? And the Knight of Swords, it's a truth card. You're on a mission to seek the truth. So if you got someone on your mind and you're looking for communication, um, what this is saying is maybe don't wait for them. I feel like this is saying don't wait for them. Maybe you need to take the bull by the horns. I don't know. Let's see what did you get? Let me guess. Polar opposite. What did you?
The Hermit.
Oh, the Hermit. Of course, total polar opposite.
Self-imposed isolation, but a major arcana. So I don't think this card is giving you a yes or no. I think this card is saying you're asking the wrong question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You need to
reflect.
You need to go within. This is a life lesson. You need to have this time by yourself. You don't want this person communicating with you.
Yeah. So if Lighthouse, if I'm gonna read these two cards together for you, what I'm gonna say is, you know what? My card is actually Kat's card trumps mine. So what you need to do is you need to go within yourself, take the time out, do the isolation period, and at that point you're gonna find the truth out, right? So it may not be a good thing that you want communication from this person, right? So you need that hermit phase in order for that realization to come about, for the truth to come out.
Knight of Swords that you got, was it?
Knight of Swords.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so she's saying he won't respond. Exactly. So you know what? Go into that hermit phase.
Yeah.
And really deep dive into yourself, the things that have worked, that hasn't worked. And the truth will reveal itself.
This person could also be, sorry, Steve. This person could also be. You need to just go silent. I think, and this is you're meant to go silent. And if this person is going to find their way back to you, it's going to be because you've done that and you've given them space to realize that they need to reach out to you, or maybe you need time to realize you don't care. Who knows?
There's a reason why you need to go in hermit mode. So she's saying she is in hermit. I'm silent. Okay, stay that way for a little while longer. And honestly, if the person's not going to communicate with you, that's your answer. Right? It might be a little bit hurtful, but that will be your answer.
Been there, done that.
Same here. Okay, we're going over to IG. Lily, I see you got another question, but we'll get to you at the end. Andy, our favorite Andy.
Andy with the bracelet.
Hi. She wants to know, could I ask how I will spend my birthday this year? I know, Andy. It's searching for that bracelet. That's how you spend your birthday.
How will Andy spend her birthday? Okay,
this came out right for Andy. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
I'll let Kat go first this time. Go ahead.
The Tower in reverse.
So a good thing.
Yeah, a good thing. There's a big life change but not a destructive upright. This is kind of it's probably the worst card in the deck when it's upright. It means, just the ground falling out from beneath your feet, and everything comes out okay in the end, but massive change and uncomfortable and just life altering, earth shattering. But when it's upside down, it's weakened. It's not as tumultuous, but still a pivotal life change that's going to be a lot less painful. And so it looks like you've got some interesting turning point happening around your birthday this year.
Yeah, it is quite interesting because I also have a major arcana card that I pulled.
Mhm.
So to me, the Tower for Andy, when a card to me is in reverse, it's
Mhm.
really focusing on your internal aspects. So I think I know what your age is, but I don't want to say it. Um, so I feel like on your birthday, there might be some realization. You're entering another decade, another year into that decade. So that could be like an internal moment that you need to go through.
Mhm.
But what I've got is I've got the Justice card.
Mm.
Okay, so however you're going to spend your birthday, it's going to be one that's fair and balanced.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of drama. So that Tower card could have been a lot of drama, and because it's in reversed, I think you are going to avoid the drama. There's
Yeah.
going to be fairness going on, right? So
Yeah.
of course, we don't know if it's going to be at a club or, a trip to the Bahamas type of thing. But wherever it's going to be, whatever you're going to do, it's going to seem to be fair and no drama,
Mhm. Yeah.
balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got applause from Andy.
You'll have to
Okay.
let us know, Andy.
All
Curious
right.
to know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, Corey, thanks for joining. We're going back to YouTube. And I believe it is Candy Bite Sweets.
Candy Bite Sweets. Okay.
Andy's saying the trip to Bahamas sounds great. Thank you.
Mm.
Let us know when you're going. We might join you.
Mm.
Kat, what did you drop?
I don't read drops, but I dropped the Page of Cups.
All right.
That's not
So
my
I put
style.
Candy Bites. General just wants a general
Okay.
reading.
You got it. What do the cards say for Candy Bites? Sweets. Oh, let me just check. Yeah, I think that was Queen of Swords.
Yeah, I want to give this a good shuffle. I don't want to pull the same cards all the time. Okay. Okay.
Go for it.
So I've got the Three of Wands. So Candy, what this is saying, the Three of Wands is really about adventure and luck and looking into the future. So it's like you have a plan in place, and now you're looking into the future, where you want to be, where that's going to go. So that's a good card. And let's see what Cat pulls. Watch it be polar opposite again. Yeah, so you can see. What did you get?
This is the Nine of Swords in reverse.
Not
Okay.
a bad thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've been struggling with a little bit of anxiety or sleeplessness or just a busy mind, but it's whatever it is, it's behind you. So it's something that may be a phase that you went through, and and you're bouncing back from that now. It's behind you. It's in the past, and it's better days ahead.
Yeah, so when I see the two together here, what I'm looking at is, you know what? There might have been some issues or dilemmas that you were working on in projects or whatever it may be that was giving you some anxiety, maybe some sleepless nights, okay? But that has gone, and now you can see the future. You can see the path clearly.
So
Does that resonate, Candy? So that path is now clear, and you're not suffering from any kind of anxiety or anything like that.
I like when the Three of Wands comes up for entrepreneurs. I think Candy Bite is an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Because that to me, that is an entrepreneur that card comes up for entrepreneurs when things are going smoothly. That you've got a good momentum to your business. The nine of swords is saying your worries are behind you. Things are looking good. So to me, that's a nice little read for you, Candy Bite.
Yeah. So she's saying yes, it resonates. Thank you. You're
Nice.
welcome.
Nice.
Okay, Sandy, thanks for joining. Mother of many ideas, thanks for joining. Yeah, I said Sandy, right? Yeah, Sandy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're on, as you know, we're on our readings for the audience members here.
Mm-hmm.
So Sandy and Mother of Many Ideas, if you're looking for a reading, let us know. I'm just gonna double check the YouTube side here and see if I'm missing anyone. And if I missed anyone on Instagram, let me know. Yeah, I think the YouTube side is good.
Okay.
All right. Going to the Instagram side, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so Lily has another question, so we will answer that while we wait for someone else. So Lily says, hi there. My question is if, oh my God, my eyesight is bad. If moving into the apartment and fix up my house to rent is a good decision, or better to rent out the apartment and stay where I am? Okay, so it's a stay or go question, and it sounds like she's currently in a house.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just reread this. Yeah, and the potential is to move into the apartment and fix it up, and also to fix up the house, and to rent either or. So basically, should she leave the house to move into the apartment? Correct me if I'm wrong, Lily.
Sounds like maybe if she's living in the main floor and wants to go down to the basement, rent out the main floor. Is that what she's?
No, I think so.
Separate dwelling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dwelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops. Okay.
Let's see what the cards say.
And this would be a perfect 3-card, option 1, option 2, and
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would.
All right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Kat's card because mine is. It's almost like there's an answer, but it's not telling you which to say or go. So let's see what Kat comes up with.
Okay. So this is the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. I mean, the 9 of Cups is a card about having everything you want and being very kind of self-satisfied about it. And it's a good card. So this and I get the sense from him that see how he's in a little house and he's kind of like, I'm happy in my house. I think stay. I think this card might be saying stay. What's yours, Steve?
So I've got the six of wands, which is it's a victory card, right? It's recognition. So to be quite honest, Lily, for shits and giggles, what I did is I pulled 2 more cards to make it like a, just to see what kind of reading I would get. And after the 6 of wands, I've got the 3 of wands, so planning for your future, and then the sun. So, Lily, whatever is in your mind, the plan, whatever you see yourself in the future. So this is what you need to ask yourself. Okay, where do you see yourself in a couple of years? If it's in the home, or is it in the apartment? If it's in either or, then your answer is yes. You've got the sun. Okay, so I hope that helps. Because that one's it's a tough question to answer with just one card.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying really is you're the one who's doing the planning. And if you're planning to move to the apartment, then it's a yes. If
Mhm.
you're planning on staying in the home, then it's a yes.
Yeah.
So that's where the cards are telling me. It's
Good
not
way
going
to
to.
look at it. Yeah. Good way to look
Yeah.
at it.
Okay. All right.
But they're all good cards.
Yeah.
They're all really positive cards. So if it was a yes or no question, we would have had an
Yeah.
answer. Very clear,
Okay.
resounding
So,
answer.
mother of many ideas. Do you have her information, Kat?
I do. Yep.
Okay. So she's looking for. Would be nice if you can call me. Oh, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, were you looking for a general reading? Let me just. Hello, Rob. Thanks for joining. Uh, Lily's saying, I really appreciate your advice. Okay, yes. So so Cheyenne, she's looking for a general. All right, let's do it.
All right.
And then Sandy, we're gonna get to you, but your question is, we might have to try to rephrase it. Okay. All right. Oh, that came right out. There's two cards that came out here. Oh my God. Okay.
Go ahead.
And they're both major arcana.
Wow.
Okay, so Cheyenne. The first card I got was the Hangman. Okay, so that is telling me that whatever situation you're in, you need to look at it from a different perspective. Change your angle, flip your world upside down, and look at it from that angle, and stop focusing on the way you think and being within that box. Change it up. Look at it differently. The next card that follows is Death. Okay, so what that's saying is when you start to look at whatever situation you're in with a different perspective, something is going to fall away. It's going to fall out. Something is going to end, and you're going to have a new beginning that's going to start. So I feel like based on these two cards, it's almost like you're stuck in a situation, and the only way to get out of it is to look at it from a different perspective. Now let's see what Cat pulls.
Yet another major arcana.
Oh,
Judgment.
oh, get out of here. Okay.
And so if you look at the order in which these cards appear in the deck, so Hanged Man comes first, then Death, and then Judgment. Judgment's actually the second last card in the deck. The next step is the World, which means accomplishment of your sort of one of your life's accomplishment of a phase, a level of awakening. So you're on a very interesting journey, young lady. And
Yeah, it sounds like, honestly, without putting it mildly, it sounds like you got a lot of shit going on right now.
yeah, good shit though. Good,
Yeah.
life-changing, soul ascending, awakening shit. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Let us know if that resonates, Cheyenne, and because these are really powerful cards that came up for you.
Yeah.
So you must be in the middle of something.
Yeah. And you've got to pay really close attention to things. There's going to be things that come along that may seem insignificant that really are significant. So just be intentional, be present, be focused, because it's a magical time for you right now. So very, very cool.
Okay, so Sandy's question is a little bit medical related.
Okay.
So I don't want to pull anything for Sandy yet. So I'm going to read the comment. I have not been feeling well for over a week. Still not feeling that great. Feeling very fatigued, weak, dizzy. It came out of the blue. Should I be concerned? Now, my first comment is always going to be seek your practitioner, your medical practitioner, right? Run tests because it could be a plethora of things.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, what's going on in the universe right now, all these shifts that are happening, um, different timelines that are merging.
Yes.
The Schumann resonance, okay, of the planet. It's taking a toll on people that are, especially if you're very empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
If you are an empathetic person, this is going to take a toll on you, and you're going to feel tired. You're
Yeah.
going to feel weak,
Mhm.
and yeah, it can come out of the blue. So again, I'm going to tell you, go to your medical practitioner, right? Run some tests. Could it be a thyroid issue? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But get the test done and put your mind at ease. And then if everything comes back clear, then you know it's what's happening in the universe, right? There's a lot of shifts, and I'll tell you, I've been feeling the same way for a little while. I've been getting these like really down turns of energy. Like I come home from work and all I can do is just go take a nap. I'm
Yeah.
so bloody tired, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Whereas
so
I feel like I just want to punch everything. I just get really irritable, and
yeah,
it takes nothing to set me off. Yeah.
yeah. Corey, we're gonna get right to you because I see you have a question.
Sorry, that was Sandy, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
And Lady is saying yes, I guess, to our comments about medical and the shifts in the universe and so
Yeah.
on. Okay.
So are we
And
pulling for Sandy, or what are we doing?
I don't want to pull in that case. I
Yeah.
really want her to seek
Right.
some medical. But
Mhm.
Sandy, if you do have something else, write it in the comments and we'll pull for you. We're going to go to Corey, then Lady. And I just want to
I don't have
acknowledge.
Corey.
I want to acknowledge Cheyenne's comments. I think they're very, very important based on the three cards that we pulled, the three major arcana.
Mhm.
Okay. So Cheyenne is saying, my husband was just diagnosed with a brain tumor,
Oh.
and geez, and she just had a tumor diagnosed on her liver. So she's been very stressed. The last year hasn't been very kind to us. I definitely have to change my way of thinking because my head feels like it's so clouded and full.
Yeah.
Holy crap, Cheyenne. I don't even know what to say to that. That is so powerful, and that explains your cards.
Yeah.
They were they were so packed with a lot of meaning, and now that you said this, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, oh my God, girl. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, but honestly, wishing you the best of luck in the recovery of this kind of
This
nonsense.
is
And
this is clearly a soul journey for you and your husband. Sounds like
yeah,
soul journey stuff. Major arcana cards don't come up unless there's a real message that the cards have for you. So, and
yeah,
it was all about shifting perspectives and change and fulfilling a soul lesson.
yeah.
So neutral cards, not bad, not good, but definitely what's happening right now is you're meant to go through this. You chose this for yourself, and it's something that's going to elevate you in some way.
Yeah.
Good luck. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, she's saying thank you. You're welcome.
Of course, you're welcome.
All right, so let's get back to Corey. Corey is saying, can I get a reading? What can I look forward to this week?
I don't have Corey on my list. Oh no, I do. I'm sorry. I do. Queen of Wands. My bad.
It's pronounced Courier 4, but it's Corey. I know we've read for Corey before.
Sorry. I've got you now. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That was Cheyenne. That was really powerful. I'm still feeling it. Holy crap.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Empath, take it easy with other people's stuff. You're gonna burn yourself
out. Yeah. I tend to pick up on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
you do.
Yeah.
Sorry, was it a general? What was it for Corey?
What can I look forward to this week?
Okay.
Oh no, Cheyenne, don't worry about it. She's saying sorry, didn't mean to dump it on you guys. Not at all. That's what this is for.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna
totally.
find everybody in this group very supportive. So
It's
you
our
found
job
the,
to manage our own energy, Cheyenne.
yeah,
That's on us.
you found the right spot, girl. You found the
Yeah.
right spot. All right, Corey. Ooh. Okay, what did you get, Kat?
Ditto. Ooh,
I got a major arcana.
so did I.
Oh, geez. Watch it be the same one. All right.
Ready?
So
Let's
I've got the magician.
I've got strength.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Corey, fantastic week. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
So the magician really is talking about you have all the tools to manifest what you need.
Mm-hmm.
So the key to this card is manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll let Kat talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the strength card speaks to inner strength that you manifesting. So the way these cards are aspected, this card depends on it really. The strength it speaks to depends on the other cards that are pulled with it. So I'm gonna just expand on Steve's card. Being the magician, like he said, you've got all of the tools. The magician card, I don't know if it's illustrated on your card or not there, Steve, but in most decks, the magician card, all of the suits are represented. There's a pentacle, there's a sword,
Yeah.
and it means that again, I have mastery of all of the elements in order to accomplish what I need to accomplish. The strength card speaks to needing that inner strength, pulling from your, overcoming your self doubt, letting go of everything that's not helpful for you, so that you can manifest. But the strength card speaks to you don't need to force it. Because if you pull it from within like you're supposed to, it will be effortless. It will be easy, and you're meant to do it.
Yeah, like I feel like this week you're gonna have the strength to manifest what you desire. Like
Mhm.
it is so clear. You just can't mess this one up. So it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
good week for you, Corey.
You're gonna make some magic this week.
Okay, I want to read a couple of other comments that have come through. So Lady is saying, I've been feeling so exhausted, especially after the 888 portal.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what that is the Lionsgate portal. So 888 is the 8th month, the 8th day in 2024 aligns up with, it adds up to 8.
Mhm.
And this is when certain things line up in our atmosphere. So the star of Sirius and the planet of Earth and oh jeez, I want to forget. There's one more I'm going to forget. And then they line up with the
Leo.
Orion's belt, the Orion's belt, isn't it? Not
The Leo I think the
right,
Leo
the Leo constellation.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a time of manifestation, which goes really well with Corey's reading.
Mhm.
But the portal, again, the manifestation, the change, the 888, which again, God knows when 888 is going to happen again. We have 88 that happens every year,
Mhm.
but 888 may not happen again for a very long time.
Mhm.
And, manifestation can be exhausting. There's a lot of shifts going on. That can be exhausting. So, so that's that. Thank you, Lady, for the comment. And we do have Lady would like a reading as well.
Mhm. So lady, I need lady. I don't have lady.
So okay, so the screen name is Lady Mishi. So I
Yeah.
don't know if you have that.
Don't
Okay,
have.
so Lady, to get the reading, Kat pulls a signifier card. She's looking to see if you're under or over 30, and your astrological sign. Okay, don't write your birthday. Just let us know if you're under or over 30 in your astrological sign. And this card just came out for her, so I'm going to hold on to it. And then I know there's more on the YouTube channel, so bear with us.
General question for lady.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for Lady to respond with her Astrological sign and under or over 30, please. Okay, so over 30 in Capricorn.
Queen of Pentacles.
Okay, hold on. She did also write a comment. My son's father and I went through a major tower moment back in May, and I would like to know if the tower moment happened because of a third party situation.
Okay, so yes or no?
Well, it could be yes or no, but depending on the card, could really signify something. So let's see what you pulled. What did you get?
So I got the Six of Cups. So that's telling me that it happened because of something from the childhood coming back. There was a childhood thing that came back and maybe caused it to happen, whether it was something subconscious that came back and you unwittingly brought it on, or something else from your childhood or somebody else's childhood that was involved.
Right. Okay, so Lady Cat card is really talking about nostalgia. So basically, where you're at, you're looking back to things that have made you happy, right? Some good moments. And then I've got the Chariot card. So the Chariot is really about taking control of your life, taking control of the path, steering where you want to go. Don't let the horses, they're going on different paths. You need to control them, put them where you want it to go. So in regards to your question, she'd like to know if it happened because of a third party situation. So Kat's card is a yes. My card is a yes. Okay.
Your card though can also mean the Chariot. Can also mean you're in control of your karma. You're in control of where things go. So while this happened to you, it could be a reminder that, yeah, you had a tower moment, but where you go from here is completely under your control and your guidance.
Yeah. So hopefully that gave you some clarity, lady. Let us know if that made sense to you. Okay. I want to read Corey's comment before we go ahead.
Yep.
Corey saying, this is so awesome. Thank you so much. This aligns with the last few readings you've given me, all about self-love. So yeah, this is spot on. Appreciate you both. You're really, really welcome.
For sure.
Lady saying, thank you so much. That resonated with me. So, nice. All right.
Nice.
So Teresa, we're going to come back to you. Do you have Teresa's info?
I don't have Teresa on my list.
Okay, so Teresa, for us to give you a general reading, let us know if you're under or over 30 and your astrological sign. Okay, so ladies, she's confirmed your Six of Cups. So she's saying, I later learned this was childhood trauma related. So there you go. Bingo.
There you go. A lot of our problems harken back to our childhoods, if we're being honest, really.
Yeah.
So.
And Lisa, thanks for joining. I miss you, Lisa. I'm going to come see you soon at one of your next events. Thanks for joining. Teresa is Gemini and over 30. But just before we get to Teresa, I want to check the YouTube because I know there were comments that have come in prior to Teresa joining. So, okay. So Crystal, it's Crystal Pickett again. She's got a question.
Okay.
And she also has a comment for Cheyenne. So she's praying for Cheyenne and her husband. Aww. Thank you, Crystal, for that. That's really, really sweet.
That is sweet.
So we'll answer Crystal's question, and then we're going to get to Teresa. All right, so I'm going to put her question up on the screen. I can do that with YouTube. So let's do that. And Cheyenne is saying thank you to Crystal. All right.
Oh, gosh.
So Crystal's question. I've had 4 job interviews and another one this week. I like my job, but no money, and my coworker is toxic. He's tight with the boss. Oh, yeah, Lord have mercy. Will I get a job offer before the month of August rolls out? Oh, my God. That is like, what, 2 weeks away, roughly?
Yes or no question. We'll see.
It could also be timing, right? So let's pull the suits.
Yeah.
And this is going to be reliant on the suits. Sandy, I know you've got, I think you want a general reading. I haven't forgotten about you yet either. All right. Okay. Did you get your card?
Not yet.
All right.
Oh, there she is.
Okay. So I'm going to make this like a double thing. So I want to go by the suit and the meaning of the card.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Crystal, I've got the Page of Cups. Okay. So what that's saying to me, as far as a new job opportunity, yes, it's coming. Now the timing of it, it's not going to happen before the end of August.
Yeah.
Because Cups is a very slow moving element in the tarot deck. Okay. Cups can take months for it to happen. Now, what did you pull, Pat?
Cups.
Mm.
10 of Cups. Upright. So this is a lovely, lovely positive card, but it speaks about in most of the times it's domestic, but to me this card is saying, happy, like being with coworkers that you actually get along with, right? As opposed to if I pulled the Ten of Swords, which is, when you've got coworkers that are not nice to you. So yeah. So again, Cups, confirming, Steve, that maybe not the end of August. If it was Wands or Swords, maybe, but Cups again is a yin level, yin based card, and it's receptive rather than aggressive. It's so slow, but good things coming. You might just have
yeah. So Crystal, hang in there. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen right away. I hope we're wrong. I hope it does happen right away for you. So keep us posted. Let us know when it happens, because it's going to happen. You're going to get a new opportunity. It's going to come. Both of our cards are yes cards.
Yeah.
It's just the timing it's going to be a little bit slow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got Teresa and then Sandy. Okay. So Teresa is Gemini over 30. So we're going to do
general read.
General. I'm going to have to take make my own concoction of a throat salve before I go to sleep tonight. So if any of you ever have a sore throat, Laura, we're going to get to you. If you ever have a sore throat from talking too much, or even you think it's like a bacterial infection, what works really well? Honey, cinnamon powder you want to use, the real one, and ginger powder. Please use organic. And when you mix the three of them together, do not use a metal spoon, because the metal spoon is going to kill the enzymes in the honey. And do that before you go to bed. Take a tablespoon, swallow it, and it's going to coat your throat, and it's going to kill any bad things that are in it. All right. So, Teresa.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead?
Sorry, this was a general read, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got the Nine of Swords upright this time. So Teresa, I don't know if you've been struggling with nightmares or anxiety or just mental anguish. It's oftentimes when this card comes up, it means some of this anguish is a little bit self-imposed, and it's maybe not as bad as it seems. But let's see what Steve got, if he can add some.
Well, I think I know why she might be feeling that. I've got the Eight of Swords.
Okay.
So the Eight of Swords, Teresa, what that's saying is you're feeling trapped right now. You might be in a situation where you're feeling trapped. That's causing the anxiety. That's causing the sleepless nights. But the key here is this is in your control. So the Eight of Swords is really saying it's almost like an illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. It's saying that you might be feeling trapped, but you're not. Okay, so there is a way of getting out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you might feel bound, you might feel something going on, but it's not. Okay, my screen. Okay, so I'm making sure my screen on the TV shows a frozen picture on Instagram, but I'm looking at my phone. We're okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So Teresa, let us know if that makes sense. Are you in a situation where you're feeling trapped that's causing a little bit of anxiety or sleepless nights for you? Just know that there is a way out.
Yeah.
This feeling trapped or unable to get out is actually just a little bit of an illusion. You
Yeah.
have control
The 8
over it.
sometimes, to me, especially with it being pulled with the 9, almost makes it's like a reminder that being a victim is a choice.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be the victim. You have this, the woman is bound and she's got swords all around her. So you have the means to cut your bindings. They're just out of your vision, but they're there. And you can.
So what Teresa just wrote on the screen makes perfect sense. She said, "Yes, I lost my husband 4 months ago." Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Teresa. Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hang in there. Okay. Next is going to be Sandy and then Laura on YouTube. Laura, just before we get started on you, we just need to know whether or not you're over or under 30. Do not put your birthday, just under or over 30 and your astrological sign. Teresa, you're welcome. All right, Sandy. Let's hope we can turn things around for you, girl. Okay, what did you get, Kat?
I got the 4 of Cups in reverse for Sandy. Now, I'm sorry. Are we doing a general read for Sandy? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Which it makes perfect sense with my card. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
So the 4 of Cups upright speaks to taking some time to reflect and sort of examine your own approach to life and situations, and sort of the moods that are around things, how you react to things. It's time for you to go within and really just explore that side of yourself. In reverse tells me maybe that you've already done that, or you're in the process of doing that, and now you're coming out of it with some revelations and some actions and a new perspective. What have you got, Steve?
Yeah. So I've got the 10 of Pentacles.
Okay.
So the 10 of Pentacles really talks about a happy family life. That happiness comes from having the material things that you need or you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess with Kat's card, really, you're coming out of that 4 of Cups. You're going through a little bit of a transition. I know what you're going through right now, but in general, you might be going through a little bit of transition. But I feel like financially speaking, you and your family, you're fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing to worry about there.
That's sometimes the 10 of Pentacles can speak to inheritance, like family money. Too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Interesting.
So not a whole lot, Sandy. Not a lot of strong messages, but just keep an eye on that one. All right. Sorry, we're going over to Laura on YouTube. Over 30 and Libra.
Oh, Laura, over 30. So Queen of Swords. Laura.
And she is looking for a love reading. So I'm just going to pop her question on the screen.
Love for Laura.
welcome, Sandy. Simran, yes, we'll get to you in a second. In the meantime, can you let us know if you are over or under 30, your astrological sign? And I cannot tell if you're male or female, so just let us know. Okay, anything coming for love for Laura?
So I guess are we doing yes or no, or are we going to look at the timeline?
You know what? It's so hard to say. It depends on the cards we pull.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Did you get a major?
no, but
Okay.
I got the one of the love cards of the deck.
Let's see it.
So I've got the Two of Cups. Yeah.
That to me sounds like yes.
So yeah. So Laura, this card is really about love. It's about partnership. So the question here, or the answer to your question, is going to be yes, it's coming. Okay. Now, cups is a slow-moving element, so we're not sure how far away that is. Now, Kat, what did you pull?
The Hanged Man.
Oh.
So Steve, you might have another interpretation, but to me, it looks like it's saying, so major arcana means this is, this relationship that's coming is probably one that's going to have some important lessons in it. And it's definitely going to cause you to look at the world a little differently. It's maybe you completely change some of your ideals or some of your beliefs because of this new person, or maybe you have to do that before you meet this person. Right?
Yeah, so I do actually interpret it a little bit different than you do.
Okay.
So the way I'm looking at it, Laura, is so you've got the Hangman there, and then you've got the Two of Cups. So what it's saying to me, because you're not in a relationship currently, what it's saying to me is look at what you're looking for in a relationship, in a partner, differently. Because right now, I don't know. I'm going to throw a really silly example.
Yeah.
So you're looking for somebody that is, let's say, tall, dark, and handsome. Okay.
Yeah.
But flip your script around, because that tall, dark, and handsome might not be the person for you.
Yeah.
Right. That's maybe your want. So flip it around and keep an open mind. Look at things differently. Look at the way this person, whoever's going to come into your life, look at the way they're treating you. It could be somebody who's short, blonde, and blue-eyed, right? You just don't know. So that is really, flip the script, look at things differently, and then this is going to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's different from what I said. That's pretty much
close.
Same idea. It is going to involve a different perspective or a different approach on your behalf. Like this is a major arcana, which means this is something that you it's part of the soul journey, is to, like if you have a certain expectation, like Steve says, of who this person's going to be, you're going to have to change it. You're going to have to look at things a little bit differently and change up what that image in your head is.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So it's a good thing. It's a good.
It is.
Okay, so Simran, I'm just going to read the comment here. All right. So Simran is under 30 and female.
Okay.
And when it comes to her astrological sign, she resonates more with the moon sign than her ascendant sun sign.
Sure. Okay.
So her moon sign is Cancer.
Okay, Page of Cups it is.
All right.
No problem, Simran. That's totally cool. Sometimes I resonate with the High Priestess instead of the Queen of Swords, but a signifier card can really be anything, but it is dependent on the individual. So that's totally fine. So Page of Cups. Was there a question for Simran?
So there is a question. Now, so here's where I have an issue with the question.
Okay.
So I'll read the question and then I'll explain. So she's saying, and I'm not going to mention the person's name, what does so and so think about me, and what are his intentions towards me? So Simran, what that is doing is now you're asking for us to read his um, his thoughts or his readings. So now we're kind of invading his space without his permission. So we can't do that. Okay. So the question has to be really focused on you as opposed to someone else. Does that make sense? We can't pry into someone else's personal area without getting their permission first. I hope that makes sense. Does it
Yeah,
make
we
sense?
can find out if there's a future, or
Yeah.
if is it a good idea for you to pursue a relationship with this person. We can ask it that way.
That kind of a question.
Yeah.
So maybe rephrase a question and then we'll answer it for you. So she's saying, okay, got it, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Just trust me, I don't want no bad karma from reading any kind of tarot cards.
You're good. All right, so let's see what the cards say about this relationship with this certain person.
All right, Simran. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Oh, there it is.
I'll let you go first.
Well, no, you better go because I'm still pulling.
Are
here.
you sure? Because mine is a very positive card.
Okay, hang on then. Please stand by. Page of Cups. Seeking the Page of Cups. It's in pile number 2. Page of Cups.
All right, and this
There
is
we
going to
go.
be the last reading, folks.
I got the three of rods, 3 of wands, which is potential. There's possibly something there that could turn into something. What did you get?
I got the Page of Cups.
Ha.
So it's quite interesting. So Simran, the Page of Cups is really about new beginnings and new romantic relationships. Okay.
Yeah.
So there seems to be potential in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And, what it's saying is, yeah, maybe there's a new start, a new beginning happening. But with her card, with Kat's card, it's also saying that there's potential thought and planning for a future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where it stands with the two of you, but it seems to be very positive.
It's
So
interesting that you pulled her signifier card too.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So I hope that that resonates, or I hope that makes sense for you, Simran.
Simran, I think you might benefit from a more in-depth reading with Steve, just to dive deeper into, this relationship and if it's worth pursuing for you.
Yeah.
You can only get so much out of 2 cards, but Steve can do a much deeper dive in a proper full read.
Yeah.
So consider that.
Yeah. So you can always message me, Simran, and anyone else on YouTube or Instagram. Email is energyhealingwithsteve@gmail.com. All one word. Okay. Or you can direct message me on Instagram, whatever you want. Okay. I'm going to begin closing it off. I want to say thank you to everybody for joining. You're welcome, Simran. Thanks for everyone for joining. We love doing this. As you know, we're here every Sunday unless we cannot be here.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channel. And Nell, you just joined, girl. We're just closing it off. So please join us again. I think next week we'll be here as well.
Yep.
And doing our thing. And yeah, spread the word. Let other people know we're doing this. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram or YouTube. And I'll turn it over to Kat to close it off.
Yeah, so the Sacred Sundays we do at 9:00 every Sunday. I think we'll be in the fall changing it to 8. We haven't decided yet or not, but like Steve says, we do a collective read for the entire collective every week, and then we do the polls for the individuals who have questions. Steve is the professional tarot reader. I call myself a tarot enthusiast. I've been reading tarot just not for money, but just for my own personal intuitive development and for friends and families, probably since the 90s. And I think it's a really great tool for you to practice your intuition. Steve also teaches tarot. For those of you that are interested, you can ask him about that too. And yeah, when he asked me to join him on his sessions, I was very honored. And so I'm thrilled to be here. And we are very honored that you come on every week and trust us with the interpretation of the cards. It means a lot to us and we really appreciate it. So thank you and have a great week. And we hope to see you next Sunday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.